The activity in front of the... Now it's a...
Kevin, thanks.
Oh, you know what? I love that work ethic. Thanks, D.A. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slot. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Ibaka in at the 5. And for Brooklyn, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2.
Well, that's just tremendous length, exceptional hands, Jared Allen. Nice and easy.
Right side Lowry. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Here's VanVleet following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And Lowry has it in the corner. The pass to Siakam. Shoots over KD. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kevin Durant.
We have seen Pascal Siakam's confidence improve dramatically. This guy is becoming a problem as a scorer.
I mean, the improvement that we've seen from Siakam, it's like nothing else I've ever seen. He's a huge reason for the success of this Raptors team.
Greg, in 2 short years, this guy triples his output from the floor. He goes from a guy who was getting spot minutes, couldn't really get into the rotation, to an all-star. The transition game, his ability to use that speed, and then his approach, the work habits, both of those 2 things have been critical to his growth.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And they'll keep possession. VanVleet passes to Anunoby. Yep, that one goes.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
The Nets working the ball around now. Stolen. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Lowry passes to VanVleet. The feed to Ibaka. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. A nice shot by LeVert.
Boy, KD has become such a feared defender, and there creates off his defense an easy opportunity for his teammate.
Now here is Lowry. Ibaka right side. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Irving. And Brooklyn with another turnover here. Joe Harris is checked in for Kyrie Irving. Raptors also changing it up. Marcus All's checked in for Ibaka. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now here's VanVleet, and the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in for Karis LeVert. And then for Toronto, Chris Boucher's checked in for Siakam. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Powell in for Fred VanVleet. And it's Hollis-Jefferson with the jam.
Well, the quickness of Hollis-Jefferson, boy, just beats everyone up the floor and finishes on the fast break opportunity.
Powell with the steal. Now the Raptors moving it up. Davis has got the ball. And it's Hollis-Jefferson with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Davis looking for an opening. This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
And both free throws good for Davis.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Harris passes to Jordan. And he banks in the layup.
Just tremendous execution right there. DJ feeling out the defense and doing damage inside.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Boucher. Gasol kicks to Davis. And again, Toronto no up.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Prince misses. And here's Toronto. They're on a 14-6 run. And the dunk by Powell.
This is Powell at his best. In attack mode, he is hard to stop.
Nets trail by 6. Prince outside. Passes to Jordan. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so the first quarter is in the books. Raptors lead by. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the.
How can we be the best version of ourselves?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the Raptors here so far in this one?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
So for Toronto right now, they've got Marc Gasol. Norman Powell is out there with Davis. Then it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Boucher in at the power forward position.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Allen's checked in for Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Taurean Prince. LeVert's checked in for Joe Harris. And Irving subbed in for Luwawu Cabarrot. Lowry, that one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Shot clock at 3. Powell finds Boucher. Goes back up. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
I'll tell you, I'd love to see someone take the contact head on. And Norman Powell welcoming the challenge.
Durant way outside. Toronto grabs the miss. Left side Lowry. Now here's Hollis-Jefferson. LeVert defending. Lowry has the open look. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. And it's Allen with the jam.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
Lowry passes to Gasol. Pass to Boucher. Irving against Lowry. There's the dish to Gasol. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That 7'1" frame of Marc Gasol, strength, power, you name it, he can absorb contact.
Lobbed up there for KD. Not gonna go that time.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Joe Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. OG Anunoby's checked in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Powell.
So fast to get out in transition. Pascal Siakam dangerous in the open floor.
Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Allen with it. Now guarded by Siakam. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, the length and size of Kevin Durant make him a prime target on the interior. So good at forcing the issue close to the basket.
Brooklyn making some changes. Jordan, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in for Irving. The Raptors also with a sub. Davis is checked in for Kyle Lowry.
Well, Kevin Durant is playing spectacular defense, and it sets the tone for the entire team.
Prince finds KD. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Harris on the double team. The pass to Davis. Now here is Ibaka. Defended by Durant for 3. Siakam. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Outside for Jordan. From deep. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Durant.
Well, Kevin Durant is a dead-eye sniper, right? He takes pleasure in putting it to the defense from there.
It's Davis on the wing. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside, Davis. Out to the right wing. Anunoby has the open look. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 4 assists in the game. It could go. And so it's Toronto.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It's Toronto with the advantage at the half. They have an 8-point lead. Shaq, what was your... And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half.
And how about Ibaka getting off the floor for that dunk? What a great finish.
Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Well,
Wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. A nice shot by Irving.
Boy, terrific read. Kyrie Irving understands what the defense is giving him and takes advantage.
And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Raptors. They've led by as many as 11 points. Kicks it out to Siakam. Three-pointer, Lowry. And the Raptors miss again. Nets trail by 6. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 4th assist in this one.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Durant. Raptors also changing it up. Marcus All's checked in for Ibaka. Rondae Hollis-Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. And Norman Powell subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Down low. And Siakam throws it down.
We call that floor vision, gentlemen. Kyle Lowry with the pretty pass.
Dinwiddie dishes to Allen. Good work defensively by Gasol. Toronto leading by 8. Right side Lowry. From the top of the key. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dinwiddie kicks to Jordan. This one for 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Lowry against Irving. Outside Lowry. Pass to Powell. Outside for Lowry. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris is checked in. Raptors also changing it up. Chris Boucher comes in for Rondae Hollis-Jefferson. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Allen finds Irving, and Terrence Davis gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Brooklyn. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in for Karis LeVert. And Toronto also making a switch. VanVleet's checked in.
How about the bounce of Pascal Siakam off the dribble drive?
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock solid 79%.
Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won Most Improved Player in the league in 2019, and as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward, rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
It's Davis with the drive, and stolen by Jordan. Back to KD. Prince outside. It's tipped. Here's Irving. It's good. Irving's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
VanVleet looking around. He dishes it to Gasol. Nice move. And finished off by Gasol.
I tell you, once Marc Gasol gets to the rim, turn the lights out.
Here's Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. VanVleet finds Gasol. Here's Siakam. The shot comes out. Durant with some nice D. Nets trail by 6. And here we go. Kicks it out to Prince. Lets it go from deep. The putback. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. In the corner, Powell with it. Gets it off. No good. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Fred VanVleet out there with Davis. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. One-on-one fast break. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Irving's got 12 points here in the second half.
You simply cannot give Kyrie Irving room to run in the open floor. This guy is a phenomenal transition player.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Irving against VanVleet. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Irving.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
VanVleet.
And if they continue.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Allen's checked in for Jordan. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Taurean Prince. And then for Toronto, Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Terrence Davis. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end, stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have an open shot, pass it around. We'll see if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
Durant for 3. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Well, Kevin Durant goes right up with it. Doesn't give the defense a chance to react.
VanVleet passes to Hollis-Jefferson. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Anunoby finds Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, the lob to Irving. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn to tie it up. Let's keep it alive. Pass to Durant. Dishes it to Allen. Out to KD. On the wing, Harris. He's guarded by Anunoby.
And here we go, guys. This possession could make or break them right here.
Now the pass to Hollis-Jefferson. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Anunoby, trying to get open as Ibaka. Anunoby, good. And the Raptors lead by 5.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment, and does.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And Brooklyn making a change here. LeVert's checked in. Raptors also changing it up. Siakam is checked in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And Norman Powell subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Pascal Siakam.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he can be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible. But he never got out of control. I mean, he kept his head and just stayed patient.
And the basket by Lowry.
Lowry letting everybody in the building know if there's a big bucket to be made, get me the ball.
KD dishes to Irving, pulls up. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Durant.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Outside, Davis. And it's sent back by Allen.
This guy is a sensational shot blocker. Jared Allen twice on the pipes. Pascal Siakam. Improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
Durant drawing the double team. Allen kicks to Irving from outside the arc. And Davis pulls it down.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Ibaka right side. Davis against Dinwiddie. Davis drives in. Pass to Anunoby. And he makes good on the layup. Now it's a 6-point Toronto lead.
What a baller this young man is. Anunoby, even though he's young, he looks like a veteran in the club.
And it's Irving missing.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Lowry passes to Ibaka. Back to Lowry. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the 4th. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
Now, when the game is on the line, Kyrie is the guy you want taking the shot. He is a stone-cold finisher.
Lowry kicks to Davis. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Here's Anunoby. Kevin Durant with the rebound. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
A second chance effort. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And here's Davis for 3. Yep, it's good. And so it's Toronto winning. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. Up next, a Sunday afternoon with the NBA. DH.
Kevin, thanks. The Celtics chemistry.
David, he has been a great addition. Thanks for that report. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Toronto, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. Now here's Walker. Passes it to Tice. Hayward with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. And Walker kicks to Brown. No good with the triple. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors.
And I remember a lot of scouts wondered whether Brown could ever become a 20-point-per-game scorer. That question was answered in only his 4th season.
Oh, yeah, it didn't take long for him to answer that question. He did it in a variety of ways. He hit more threes, drew more fouls, did a better job of converting at the rim. And the scary part is, it feels like he's just getting started.
Here's Brown, and the layup is good.
Oh, you gotta love the explosiveness. Brown just eating up any lane to the basket he sees.
Lowry passes to Ibaka. It's tipped and stolen by Hayward. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And then Brown with the dunk.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now here is Lowry. Anunoby in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Anunoby's got 5 now.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Here's Tatum. That shot off the mark. And Toronto will come the other way. Walker against Siakam. To the wing on the left. The pass to Ibaka. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Walker. And it's good for 2.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his passing.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Lowry. Yep, it counts.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
And Walker, the definition of a creative finisher. No foul, no problem.
For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Lowry feeling it out a bit. To the middle. Here's Ibaka. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And going right to the rim. Love the attack mindset and the ability to finish strong.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Talk about an unsung hero, Daniel Tice. Last offseason, he agreed to a 2-year deal with the Celtics worth $10 million. Just another great signing by Daniel.
And Toronto will go for a different look here. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Hollis Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Norman Powell's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And a new group in for the Celtics. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. Marcus Smart's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker.
Seeing the court like a point, that's Gasol showing the full range of his skills.
And see, Webb, when you look at all that Tice provides for this team, it's amazing he doesn't get more credit.
Well, you're right, Jay, but he is surrounded by great players who deserve to attract the limelight. But he can rebound, defend, set picks. He can stretch the floor, and every year he continues to improve.
Here's Davis. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Davis against Smart. Siakam for three. Can't hit that one. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis. But Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
Now here's Powell. To the paint, here's Gasol, and finished off by Gasol.
Yeah, right to the rim. But once Gasol gets this close, he commits to flush.
Out left to the wing. Outside, Davis. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Powell finds Gasol. Just 5 to shoot. It's deflected. The drive by Cantor. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Powell. And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for it with hops.
Tatum on the wing. Covered by Siakam. And the basket by Tatum.
Refusing to let the defender alter his shot. Tatum's focus and drive, it's what helps him finish hard shots.
Good D by Siakam.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And so lots. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
Davis is out there with Powell, and it's Marc Gasol. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Here's Powell. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And Smart now atop the key. It's Brown with the drive. Out to the wing. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Gasol. OG Anunoby comes in for Hollis Jefferson. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Terrence Davis. The Celtics also changing it up. Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. Gordon Hayward comes in for Smart. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brad Wanamaker. And stolen by Hayward. Williams with the ball. It's Ibaka picking him up. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Williams. Brown's got the lead up to 9 now for Boston. The drive by Lowry. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
Now, here's Lowry. VanVleet outside. There's the double team with Walker from the low block. The shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
And Brown throws it down hard.
What speed in transition. Brown just slashing down the court for the high percentage shot.
Toronto calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Robert Williams. Pass to Boucher. Anunoby in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta. Anunoby's got 8.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
And it goes down 2 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
To the inside, Boucher, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. The Raptors shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Celtics leading by 7. Out to Hayward. The 3. That one's not going to go.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving them.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Siakam. And it's blocked. Stolen. Anunoby against Hayward. Van Vliet right side. Anunoby passes to Ibaka. The layup missed. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Count it. 14 points for Jaylen Brown.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
It's stolen by Tice. Brown wide open. He fired. His 3-pointers off the mark. Ibaka with the ball. Now defended by Hayward. Lowry passes to Anunoby. 41 seconds left here in the second. He feeds it to Ibaka. It's rebounded by Tice. Celtics leading by 9. Here's Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
It's amazing. The development of Brown as a scorer, and he's an exciting two-way talent. He's showing us all that tonight.
Anunoby, good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Brown outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Something we saw a lot from Brown as an amateur, the ability to draw fouls and get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line. A new group in now for the Raptors. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Norman Powell's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And a new group in for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Jason Tatum comes in for Cantor. Smart's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. 6 seconds left now here in the second. Right side Tatum over Siakam. And so that's the end of the first half. Celtics.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. A tremendous game we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He had 18 points, 2 steals. And that does it for our half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Celtics, Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Daniel Tice out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Walker in at the 1 spot. And Hayward is right there.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Raptors trail by 8. Outside Lowry. Off target with his 3. So it's Boston now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Hayward kicks to Walker. Here's Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Brown is just an exceptional player. Really love whenever he shows off his athletic ability.
So many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas, it must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons,
right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball. Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. That free throw good from Brown. Chris Boucher's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Austin also with the sub. Williams is checked in. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Toronto. Trailing here by 8. The tray knocks down the 3 ball. Lowry's got 11 points.
You know, that was a time when three-point shooting was a liability for Lowry. But the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. And that one, good. Van Vliet's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
It's Brown with the drive. Not happening there. 5 misses now and 13 shots from the floor. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
And stolen by Williams. It's stolen by Lowry.
Backcourt violation.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
The Raptors making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Then for the Celtics, Cantor checked in for Hayward. Smart comes in for Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Here's Lowry following the bucket by the Celtics. Anunoby has the open look. The three-pointer no good. Celtics leading by 5. Here's Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Oh, impressive ball handling from Tatum. I mean, attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Now here is Lowry, guarded closely. Ibaka against Cantor, and Ibaka kicks to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock, and Tatum over to help. Stolen by Smart, and now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. They get it back. Tatum passes to Smart. Back to Tatum. Clock at 6. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Timeout.
Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
This young man has worked on his form. Tatum was a decent outside shooter in college, but lethal here as a pro.
Toronto calls timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
And the Raptors with some changes. Marcus All's checked in for Ibaka. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for Chris Boucher. And Norman Powell subbed in for Anunoby. And a change for the Celtics. Williams is checked in. A three-pointer is right on target. Powell's got 7 points.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Lowry kicks to Gasol. Left side Lowry. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Offline with the baseline jumper. Celtics leading by 7. Cantor finds Williams. Now here's Smart. The Celtics working the ball around now. It's stolen by Lowry. Now the Raptors moving it up. Davis with it. Now guarded by Smart. The shot by Powell, no good.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Wanamaker the pass to Tatum. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And the Raptors with the ball. 9-point game. Lowry kicks to Gasol. Back to Lowry. There's the feed to Gasol. And Gasol slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And so it's Boston with it after the Raptors pick up 2. Here's Tatum. Gasol with the rebound. And now here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. Over Smart. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Davis. Here's Tatum. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. It's the Celtics up 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. Fred VanVleet out there with Norman Powell, and it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. At the elbow, it's Smart. On the wing, Brown. Offensive rebound. Back to Hayward. Left side, Brown. Clock at 4. Hayward outside. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Raptors. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession.
Now, here's Siakam. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tice has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
Raptors trail by 5. Siakam outside. And he gets the bucket. Siakam's got his first points of the game.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
After a quiet first couple seasons in the league, Siakam really took off in year 3 when he helped the Raptors win their first NBA championship.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. OG Anunoby comes in for Hollis Jefferson. And it's Lowry in for Powell. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. Toronto on defense. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Walker finds Williams. Hayward from outside.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Siakam with it. He's picked up by Walker. Out to Ibaka. And stolen by Hayward. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And it's Williams throwing it down.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside positioning, he just goes for the finish.
Now, here's Lowry. Here's Ibaka. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists in the game.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch. A gigantic bucket. Brown stepping into the spotlight when it matters most.
And the Raptors call time here. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
He's running wild. They had to call a timeout just to take away at least some of his momentum.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jaylen Brown.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, you know what side he's on.
Deceptive and skilled at that guard position. When Lowry's scoring like this, good luck trying to defend it.
And it's Brown missing, and there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Toronto trailer. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And Ibaka slams it in.
Big stakes, big bucket. Ibaka showing he has the mettle to rise to the challenge.
Feeds it to Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound in this one. VanVleet finds Anunoby.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them the lead.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
Boston's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
Wow, he's just incredible at understanding the game. Hayward is so good at making the defense pay for leaving guys open.
Now here is Lowry to the wing right side. VanVleet wide open. Buries the triple.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Here's Brown. Tatum looking around. That one misses. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Walker against Lowry. Back to VanVleet. Takes the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
And the pass to Brown. Three-pointer. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Now, this is the fire you love seeing. Now, Brown doesn't back down from anyone. He relishes getting his revenge.
Siakam passes to Ibaka. Now Lowry puts up a 3. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. And the starting lineups have concluded. So just welcome, everyone, to the NBA on D8.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
It does indeed. Thanks, David. So the Nets starting 5. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. And for the Celtics, Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the 5, down low. Now, here is Irving. No good on the triple. Left side, Brown. And Hayward gets it to go. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Tice kicks to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Back to Allen. The Nets working the ball around now. And that one's good. Durant.
That should and would be a bad shot for most, but Durant's shooting ability is just that extraordinary.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And Walker kicks to Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Down low, here's Allen. Again, the Nets for 2.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Now, here's Brown. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tell you what, that's impressive strength there from Tatum. You got to respect that. Even when you try to wrap him up, he finds a way to score.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
Now, here's Durant. Allen lays it up off the glass. Allen's got his second basket of the game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Boston leading by 4.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was... Oh, my goodness! That was special. Now, this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Walker in the post, covered by Irving. Hayward kicks to Walker. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Another shot. 1:05 left to play here in the first. Yes, that goes in.
6 of 8 from the field, 75%. Just scoring the ball at will.
In the corner, it's Hayward. No good on that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Wow. Lobbed up there for Allen. Stolen by Walker. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Tatum.
Walker can be a slick, sneaky defender. A lot of his steals result in instant offense.
Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kevin Durant. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. Smart's checked in for Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. And it's Smart with the extra effort.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And stolen by Tatum. Here's Wanamaker. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Boston in control with the 9-point. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
They've got Marcus Smart. Enes Kanter is out there with Williams. And it's Green, and it's Wanamaker in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Irving finds Jordan. Prince wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. Celtics leading by 9. Smart with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. And slam dunk by Smart.
Lighter off the floor now. Smart got into better nutrition, got into better shape, and it's paying dividends.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. So it'll be DeAndre Jordan shooting. That's on Enes Kanter. Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the game. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
It's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
And Kanter throws it down.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
Prince, the pass to Jordan. The Nets working the ball around now. Pass to Luwawu. Inside. Jordan kicks to Irving. From outside, off the mark.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Boy, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul him.
Some changes for Boston. Williams, he's checked in for Kanter. Jaylen Brown comes in for Green, and Walker subbed in for Marcus Smart. And then for Brooklyn, Kevin Durant comes in for Luwawu Cabarro, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by KD. Here's Brown. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead. And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
5 on the clock. Prince against Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Daniel Tice is checked in for Robert Williams. And Gordon Haywards is subbed in for Brad Wanamaker.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Dinwiddie.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And finished off by Brown.
Just awesome speed from Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Dinwiddie passes to KD for the 3. That one no good. And it's Boston the other way.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Brown, good.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
It's stolen by Brown. The feed to Williams. Brown outside. And there's the pass to Tice. Basket counts. And the Celtics lead by 16.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Count it.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Nets trail by 16 to the middle. And KD throws it down.
Just way too much length at the rim to contest. Durant is in a league of his own offensively.
Here's Brown. No good that time. Excellent D there from Allen. Feeds it to KD. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Durant's got 16.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Brown kicks to Walker. Pass to Williams. 3-pointer. Hayward. No good on that one. And so it's the Boston Celtics.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to... There was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He had 16... That's all for now.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. KD finds Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. Jacks up a 3. The shot by KD. No good. And taken away by Brown. He dishes it to Tatum. Up top, Tice. Outside, Walker. And here's Tatum for three. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ahead. And Dinwiddie gets it to go on the assist by Durant. Dinwiddie's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Here's Tatum. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Marcus Smart comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Allen passes to Irving. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Here's Hayward. Outside, Smart. Pass to Hayward. Tatum on the wing. Tatum with another miss.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
That's tipped.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Hayward finds Tatum. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 16.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the players, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
They grab their own miss. Allen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Allen's got 6 points.
Boy, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
Hey, Greg, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Left side, Smart. Gets a very good look and converts. 8 points for him.
And for people who would like to see Smart take fewer threes, that mid-range J is a welcome sight.
Irving finds Jordan. That one doesn't go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist, a big target with strength and bounce.
Wanamaker the pass to Tatum. And a miss there on the triple. Nets trail by 18. One-on-one here. Here's Luwawu. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Tatum down low. Harris is there. Tatum no good. Lobs it up for Jordan. Out to Harris. Nets passing it around. On the wing, Irving. Prince outside. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. He has really delivered at the offense. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Walker and Smart, the guards. Jaylen Brown out there with Williams. And it's Cantor in at the center. That's the Boston 5. The offensive rebound. The second chance effort. Can't get the layup. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. LeVert kicks to Jordan. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. Stolen by Smart.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
The kick out to Brown. Kept alive. Nets trail by 16. Harris outside. Wants to get it to Brown and does. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Walker's running. Here's Smart. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Harris passes to Prince. Lobs it up for Jordan. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And the shot goes in.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
It's Smart with the drive. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Prince. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Williams. Celtics leading by 14. Here's Brown. Kicks it to Cantor. At the top of the key, Williams. Here's Brown. Cantor. Great positioning on the putback.
And usually amongst the leaders in the offensive rebound rate, Cantor gives your team found points off misses.
LeVert with the wide open look. No good from outside.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Harris passes to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Hey, I don't think you can underestimate Jordan's effectiveness off the drive. I mean, he's got really good mobility, underrated mobility for a big guy.
Walker dishes to Cantor. Smart kicks to Cantor. And here's Brown outside. Gets that one through the hole. Make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Takes a 3. The rebound by the Nets. Prince has got his 4th rebound in this one. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaylen Brown.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Cantor. Jason Tatum comes in for Robert Williams. And Gordon Haywards is subbed in for Brown. Tatum's shot is off.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Irving. That one drops for him.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
Celtics leading by 14. Walker finds Smart. from deep three-point range. No good that time. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Harris.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Smart on the wing. Hayward looking over the floor. Nets trail by 12.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Boston.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jaylen Brown.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Smart, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Celtics lead by 14.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Harris outside. Prince, the pass to Jordan. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
DeAndre Jordan is simply wearing them out tonight, performing at a high level.
Missed. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it's all right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. The bustling financial district here and let's...
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. So the Nets starting 5. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. And for Toronto, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. Now here is Lowry. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Outside for Lowry. The dish to Ibaka. 5 to shoot. That's good from Lowry on the assist from Ibaka. Lowry's got the game going here with the first basket for the Raptors.
And as he gets deeper into his career, Serge Ibaka's shooting continues.
Whoa, hammering it in!
When you're that long and that athletic, I'll tell you, KD has the ability to put a little extra on it.
Lowry kicks to Ibaka. The putback. Rebound, Brooklyn. And just about a minute into the first quarter. LeVert finds Allen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Such a force as Allen goes to the line. A real throwback. Jared is a center who primarily operates near the hoop.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's VanVleet. Nice touch on the bank shot.
A good find by Kyle Lowry. Doesn't always get enough credit for his vision.
LeVert the pass to Dinwiddie. The kick out to Irving. Here's the 3. Here's Allen. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Siakam. Durant with the steal. Pushing it up. Goes up. And Allen slams it in.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
Anunoby in the corner. Stolen by LeVert. In transition. Here come the Nets. Nets passing it around. Passes it to KD. To the paint. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Lowry. Fast break Toronto. Here's Anunoby. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
This is what you want to do with the young guns. Get them out in transition. Anunoby can run all day.
Back to Allen. It's deflected. It's stolen by Ibaka. And here we go. VanVleet heading to the hoop.
Amazing effort by Fred VanVleet. He's up the court so fast to finish that play.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Marcus All's checked in for Ibaka. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for Pascal Siakam. Powell, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jared Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. Joe Harris is checked in for Karis LeVert. And Luwawu subbed in for Irving. Rocket 2, here's Jordan. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Davis with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And here's Hollis-Jefferson. Davis kicks to Gasol. VanVleet against Dinwiddie. VanVleet can't get it to go. Nets trail by 6 to the inside. And it's Davis with the jam.
The big fella loves to pass. Mark Gasol with the vision and court awareness to do it from anywhere on the floor.
Here's Jordan. And that time, also a missed shot. Raptors leading by 8. There's Hollis-Jefferson. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Gasol with the steal. Here's Van Vliet. Hollis Jefferson, good. Hollis Jefferson's got his second bucket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Prince. In the corner, it's Harris. Here's Luwawu. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Jordan over Gasol. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Marc Gasol.
Much like Marc Gasol, DeAndre was drafted as an unpolished second-round pick. Now one of the more impactful centers around.
Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. And it's Davis with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 10-point game. Now, here's Boucher. He's guarded closely. Dinwiddie with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. And Luwawu gets it to go. Davis down low. The pass to Boucher. Powell, no one around him. Dives for it. Off target from three-point range. Here's Luwawu. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Toronto in the driver's seat, up 8 points. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disrupted.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Toronto right now, they've got Marc Gasol. Powell is out there with Davis. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Siakam in at the 3 spot. He gets that one. Greg, we see defenses continually adjusting. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era, but if you look at the 2 teams that were the best in their respective conferences last season, they're the 2 teams I think protect the rim the best. Milwaukee with Giannis and the Lopez crew, and then obviously AD and LA with the Lakers. Those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the 3 and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it. Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Gasol. OG Anunoby comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Davis. Allen's checked in for Brooklyn. Karis LeVert comes in for Taurean Prince. 6 to shoot. Durant. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Durant's got his second basket.
And that's where KD just feasts with this team. When it comes to those spot-ups, he's as good as anyone in the league.
Lowry passes to Siakam. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Nets trail by 6. And finished off by KD.
That play is made because of Kyrie's vision and his willingness to share the basketball.
And finished off by Siakam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Raptors leading by 6.
And you look over the course of Kyle Lowry's career, he's bounced around for quite some time, but boy, has he found a home in Toronto.
And you know, GA, a few summers back, had a chance to leave, but he stayed with the Toronto Raptors. What a decision that was. Reason why? He helped lead this team to their first title. Kyle Lowry's beloved by this franchise. He'll go down as one of the all-time great Raptors.
The drive by Lowry, and that one drops.
And there are guys who can drive like Lowry, but not many that can shoot as well, too. That's what opens up his penetration game.
Irving passes to Allen. It's LeVert on the wing. The Nets working the ball around now. Outside Durant. High post Allen. Ibaka against Irving. And he gets it to go. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Wow, one of the craftiest ball handlers in the league. Kyrie on a tear.
Inside, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Allen. Durant down low. Now recovering. There's 1:47 left in the first half. Siakam against LeVert. Siakam, that's good. Siakam's got 6 in the quarter.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Powell with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Anunoby. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Harris finds Irving. Durant in the corner, down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Durant. Taurean Prince comes in for Caris LeVert. Luwawu is checked in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Luwawu. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Toronto shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. The first one falls.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Davis.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Not just hanging out on the perimeter. Prince showing his versatility and can challenge you at the rim.
And now here's Prince, the fast break opportunity. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And read the plate perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Van Vliet. It's good. Van Vliet's got 9. Nets trail by 3. Feeds to Jordan. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Off the inbound, and it's blocked.
Taurean Prince saying, not on my watch. Spectacular D.
Van Vliet passes to Gasol. Back to Van Vliet. And he lays it straight in. Van Vliet's got 4 points this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Toronto lead.
That's a well-timed, well-poured.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Fred VanVleet has been the story in this one. He had 13 points, and Kyle Lowry, one of them. And that'll do it.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Fred VanVleet really making a difference here.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Caris LeVert. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard.
This is what happens when Fred gets into a rhythm. His whole offensive game rises to another level. Fred VanVleet, a weapon from the outside, has a great shot that he can pull up at a moment's notice. He's consistent on catch and shoots as well as off the dribble.
Anunoby has the open look. Misses the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Wound up there for Allen. Can't hit that one.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
When you have an elite wingspan like Jared Allen, you make those alley-oops look easy. And with Van Vliet, about half of his shots are from deep.
You're right, GA. That's the #1 part of his offense, of his game right now. He can shoot it deep, but he also can drive it. He shoots a low field goal percentage from those shots because of the distance. But I love Fred Van Vliet. He knows how to play.
It's stolen by Ibaka. Anunoby against Durant. Anunoby, good.
Outstanding work by OG. Unbelievable versatility. And that was a tough finish.
Irving kicks to Dinwiddie. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's LeVert. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Inside. Shots good by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his first basket.
This is the kind of physical play we saw from Ibaka early in his career. We're seeing it again now.
Dinwiddie passes to Irving, and it's Lowry with the rebound.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Here's Siakam. Van Vliet kicks to Lowry. Anunoby. They get the rebound. Over to the left wing. And the 3 off target.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. Raptors leading by 5. The drive by Siakam. Basket good. Siakam's got 8 points. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
And so Allen will bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 7. Pass to Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Siakam. And Durant sends it back.
I'll tell you, if you're not looking out, KD will send your shot back.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. Joe Harris is checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in for Irving. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Powell. The shot that time not on target. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. On the wing, Harris. And Brooklyn turns it over again. Toronto leading by 5. Davis down low, guarded by Prince. Gasol dishes to Davis.
Come on, box him out, man.
34 seconds left in the third quarter. And the shot goes in. 8 points for him.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Karis LeVert's checked in for the Nets. 29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Harris. Prince up top. Boucher defending. Here's Jordan. An easy 2 points on the layup. Jordan's got 6 points.
Size and strength of DeAndre Jordan, brushing off the defender.
Hollis Jefferson in the post. LeVert defending. And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
To the inside. It's tipped. And so it's the Toronto Raptors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Toronto leading by 7. Terrence Davis is out there with foul. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And that one drops for him.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants, keeps the ball moving.
Davis kicks to Hollis Jefferson. Passes to Gasol. Outside for Davis, and stolen by Jordan. In transition, here come the Nets. Harris passes to Prince. Here's Jordan. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Gasol. There's Hollis Jefferson, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And then for Brooklyn, Jared Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Taurean Prince. And Irving subbed in for Joe Harris. Pass to KD. Off target from outside.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
A nice shot by LeVert.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
The pass to Hollis Jefferson. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Dinwiddie against Davis. Here's Lowry. Shot clock at 6. And that one, good.
Kyle Lowry is a very tough guy for 6'1". He's a guy who loves to attack the inside, even though he's small.
And it's blocked. And he recovers it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. A new group in now for the Raptors. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Gasol. Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. Anunoby, he's checked in for Hollis Jefferson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Terrence Davis.
A graceful athlete in his prime of his career. Durant with great body control through contact.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. It's stolen by Ibaka. And here we go. Fast break. VanVleet's got it. And Lowry gets it to go.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Nets trail by 12. Pass to Irving. Lined up there for Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
As Allen continues to develop his offensive game, he continues to earn the trust of his teammates.
Lowry passes to Anunoby. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Anunoby's got the lead up to 12 now for Toronto.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
And Ibaka slams it in.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. And it's blocked by Ibaka. But they recover it. Dinwiddie finds Allen. Shot clock at 5. Plays it up and banks it in. That's 12 points for Allen.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Lowry has the open look. Offline with his 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
1:10 left in the fourth. And again, Toronto no luck. Nets trail by 12.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Raptors.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Fred VanVleet.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Now, here's Anunoby. From outside, off the mark. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Dinwiddie outside. Durant just inside the line. It's Durant on the wing. Nobody near Irving. Here's Allen. Changes up.
And his teammates love this. When Allen is aggressive, trying to score, really puts pressure on the opposing defense.
Good on the second free throw. Thomas with the ball. From deep. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
Interrupted, and here's Maria Taylor with the first episode titled More Than a Vote.
I've never been afraid of doing anything, but I always wanted to be able to do something that had meaning and purpose to it.
The doubt comes from within.
And we've got time for a...
Hey, Kevin, thank you.
Both capable, DA. Thank you. Here on the 5 for the Raptors. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. And Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. And for the Celtics, Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the center position.
In his career, surprising some scouts, Tatum's hit a high percentage of his threes. The difference last year, he took a whole lot more of them.
He understood, Greg, that his game needed to be more efficient. Far fewer mid-range, long-range twos. He almost doubled the number of three-point attempts from the year before, and that was by design. This guy understands success in the modern NBA, plays at the rim, and plays from 3.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
He gets it in there.
Well, how about the frame and the concentration of Serge Ibaka? What an interior finish that was.
And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Walker.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And he comes up with the deuce.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
On offense, here are the Celtics. It's a 3-point game. Here's Tatum. The shot, no good. Good D by Siakam. Anunoby has the open look. They get it again. And there's Lowry putting it right back in.
Kyle Lowry, despite his diminutive size and point guard position, is one of the best rebounders from his position. Big time.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. It's good from long range. Lowry's got 7 points in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Lowry passes to Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Out to Hayward. Outside Tatum. Outside Walker. Celtics passing it around. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Stolen by Walker. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Hayward outside. Tatum against Siakam. Outside Lowry. Over to the wing. Pass to Van Vliet from past the arc. And the Raptors hit again from deep. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality they got to fill some roles, right? And you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are three names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Van Vliet. To the paint, here's Gasol, and finished off by Gasol.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now here is Lowry. 10 points for him. 59 seconds left here in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Gasol. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Wanamaker the pass to Brown. Poked away and stolen by Kyle Lowry. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. At the elbow, it's Gasol. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
Well, you think about Marc Gasol. This is a former defensive player of the year. Obviously, he's not the star or the focal point he was at the peak of his career. But this guy still impacts the game at a very high level.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. And it's Williams in for Tatum. Then for the Raptors, Chris Boucher's checked in for Siakam. Norman Powell comes in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Terrence Davis in for Fred VanVleet. And slam dunk by Smart.
Boy, you have to love how engaged Marcus Smart is defensively. This guy is a nightmare for the offense.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Raptors have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And so he hits the technical free throw. Outside Lowry. Powell finds Boucher. Lowry for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Raptors so far.
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Williams is out there with Williams. And it's Wanamaker in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. Lowry from outside gets the 3-pointer to fall. Lowry's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Toronto. Williams kicks to Brown. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
Jaylen Brown thrives when it comes to scoring through contact. This is a guy who is constantly looking to initiate that body contact with the defense.
And the call will be against Brad Wanamaker. That is his first foul of the game. Boston making some changes. Hayward comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. And the Raptors also making a change. Hollis-Jefferson's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Stolen by Smart. Here's Walker. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, you can watch Kemba Walker see that play develop, and the explosive speed ensures that he's going to finish.
Davis, the pass to Boucher. And some changes here for the Raptors. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Gasol. And Anunoby subbed in for Chris Boucher. Stolen by Smart. Banked in off the glass.
That's just too easy. Kemba, the innate sense to find the open player. Well done.
Powell against Hayward. Back to Davis. Toronto working the ball around now. And Ibaka slams it in.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. For 3, Hayward. That one, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Ibaka looking for an opening. Anunoby against Williams. 5 to shoot. There's the 3. But they get it back. Ibaka. Now the pass to Anunoby. And contact up. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Daniel Tice is checked in for Robert Williams. Enes Kanter comes in for Williams. And it's Tatum in for Gordon Hayward. Van Vliet outside. In the corner, Hollis Jefferson. Back to Van Vliet. Powell dishes to Ibaka. Van Vliet outside. Misses the three. Celtics trail by 12. Smart passes to Kanter. Back to Smart. And Walker kicks to Tatum. There's the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist in this one. 1:53 left in the first half of basketball. To the middle. That's tipped. Pass to Kanter. Walker dishes to Tatum. The rebound by Ibaka.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
And he sinks the second.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Stolen by Van Vliet. Now the Raptors moving it up. There's Hollis Jefferson. The quick look, no good that time. Celtics trail by 10. Outside Tatum. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. And here's the fast break. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Out to the right wing. And Ibaka slams it in.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Good on the bucket. Smart's got 6.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Knocks it loose. 51 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Van Vliet passes to Powell. High post to Ibaka. A 3-ball. The shot by Powell, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 10. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Hollis Jefferson passes to Anunoby. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Raptors lead by 10.
I have always loved the intensity with which Serge Ibaka plays, especially on the glass. He understands how to use his length. Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
It's Powell on the wing. The 3. No good. Shot missing. And so we wrap up the first half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the end. Kyle Lowry had a huge first quarter. He had 13 points, 3 rebounds. And that's a wrap.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Ibaka in at center. Passes it to Lowry. Trying to get open is Ibaka. Frankie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Brad Wanamaker's checked in for Kemba Walker. Raptors also changing it up. Marc Gasol is checked in for Ibaka. And it's Terrence Davis in for Fred VanVleet. Here's Lowry, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Lowry's got 15 points.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And it's Brown missing.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Let's remember, this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Here's Wanamaker, now recovering. Nice move. Wanamaker misses. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That's foul number 2 for him. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. And Toronto also making a switch. Boucher is checked in. And the call will be against Brad Wanamaker. That'll be his second foul of the game. Lowry kicks to Davis. And again, no good by Toronto.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Brown.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Boucher passes to Davis. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. 6 on the shot clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And with Kyle Lowry, the assist numbers don't jump off the page at you, but he has fantastic vision, and his decision-making is also elite.
Greg, for me, what stands out about Kyle Lowry is his willingness to adjust his game based on what his team needs. There's been times in his career where he's been a go-to scorer, and his three-point shooting can be infectious to his team. That toughness on the drive really strikes you. But there's also been times where he takes a back seat to scoring and says, all right, time to get my guys involved. He can do either.
Lowry. And the Raptors miss again. It's tipped. Celtics trail by 8. Gasol with the steal. Boucher finds Gasol. Siakam outside. Back to Davis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Wanamaker the pass to Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Free throw drops for Lowry.
Well, the 24th pick back in the 2006 NBA draft. Who knew Kyle Lowry would develop into a perennial all-star? What an impressive career.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Enes Kanter comes in for Williams. And Smart subbed in for Gordon Hayward. And then for Toronto, Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Gasol. And Norman Powell subbed in for Davis.
Well, how about the leaping ability of Jaylen Brown? Soars high for the rim-rocking slam. Go to work, young man.
Now here's Powell. Not a lot of room. Siakam left side. There's the pass to Hollis Jefferson. This is to Lowry. And a wide open look for Siakam. Offensive rebound. Boucher kicks to Powell. Hits it from three-point range. Powell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Absolutely critical that Norman Powell expand his range. The more he makes that 3, the more the floor opens up.
Smart finds Brown. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Lowry against Smart. And Siakam has it in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
There's no hesitation in catch-and-shoot situations for Pascal Siakam. He has turned himself into a legitimate threat.
Wanamaker the pass to Cantor.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That's good from Cantor.
What you love about Enes Kanter to me is every night he's capable of a double-double. He's an efficient low-post scorer and a determined rebounder. This guy can play now. Let's make no mistake.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. Jason Tatum comes in for Brown. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. Here's Van Vliet. It's good. Van Vliet's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Well, just the power and authority sends a powerful message to the defense. Go to work, Jason Tatum.
Great open look there. Anunoby's got 8 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for.
And so it's Toronto. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Walker and Smart, the guards. Jason Tatum is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Tice in at the 5 roaming the paint. That's the Boston 5. Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. 4 on the clock. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And it's Walker penetrating. The kick out to Tatum. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Out to the right wing. Here's Anunoby. No good with the triple.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Chalk up 2 there. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the 2 of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Sinks the triple.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today. A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would. Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
It's stolen by Ibaka. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Siakam misses. Celtics trail by 17. Here's Tatum, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
How about the confidence from this young gun? Jason Tatum's length is tough to deal with inside, guys.
And that one falls for Tatum. And some changes here for the Celtics. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Enes Kanter. And it's Brown in for Marcus Smart. Raptors also changing it up. Marcus Gasol comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Lowry in for Powell. Gasol kicks to Anunoby. Gasol trying to free himself up. And the Raptors miss again.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
And it's Brown missing. Raptors leading by 16. Here's Anunoby. And the rejection by Tatum.
Well, really improving as a defender. Jason Tatum has those long arms to redirect shots. Not everyone has the green light to take that free in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Siakam, right side. Lowry for three. Buries it from three-point range. Lowry's got 9 points here in the second half.
Kyle Lowry's best skill might be his competitiveness, the answer from three.
Hayward from outside. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Raptors.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kyle Lowry.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Van Vliet with it, picked up by Brown. Van Vliet passes to Gasol, Anunoby, and again Toronto with the triple.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight they've done that and then some.
So Boston ends up going with a new group, and Toronto will go for a different look here. Johnson, he's checked in for Siakam. Thomas comes in for OG Anunoby. Davis is checked in for Fred Van Vliet. And it's Patrick McCaw in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Romeo Langford.
Yeah, easy call.
And the second free throw, good. 40 seconds left in the game. They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
Ojale passes to Wanamaker. The Celtics working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. Pass to Ojale. Boston needs to get off a shot. From deep three-point range. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And here is Johnson. Pass to McCaw. From deep. Offline. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
I qualified. And I had to discover I'm more than qualified.
People told me what I couldn't do, or people told me what I wasn't going to be. I was able to overcome that.
We are tired, we are frustrated, and we are scared for our lives.
We are the change, and each of us has a critical role to play.
To fight against prejudice, to be allies.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Tatum out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the point guard. And for the Nets, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. Now here's Walker. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. Hayward can't hit.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
And there it is for him.
I love the aggressive mentality. Irvin is terrific at pouncing on any available lane to the basket.
Brown with it, guarded now by Irvin. It's Brown with the drive. Tice. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Oh, what a beautiful play.
What intensity. Did you see that? Great. Oh, and look out. KD is just hurting everyone's feelings with that slam. Simply amazing.
Now, here's Walker. Brown finds Tatum. Drains the three-pointer. Tatum's got 9.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Irving. That's good from Allen on the assist by Irving.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And the basket is good.
And although he's smaller, Walker doesn't fear going inside. I mean, he knows he can get his shot over anyone.
Nets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Irving kicks to Durant. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. He has 6.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
And when talking about Tatum, it's hard not to think back to 2017 when Danny Ainge traded back to 3, essentially choosing him over Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and now Fultz is starting to pick it up a little bit, though. He's watching. He's going to be dynamic. But you're right. Certain deals can define a franchise. And Ainge, he's unafraid to take chances.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
So both teams making some changes here. The Nets shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throw.
Tatum on the wing. The shot missing. Cantor, the pass to Williams. Tries again. In deep, Tatum drops it in.
Now showing off different dimensions to his game. I mean, Tatum's ability to get it done from there as well is impressive.
Jordan against Smart. And Harris wide open. He shoots. They get it back. The wide open look for Durant. And at last, they get one to fall.
He can't miss.
Tatum drives in. Pass to Canner. The kick out to Tatum. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
And the Nets making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Dinwiddie passes to Jordan. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Nets have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And the technical free throw is good. Left side, Harris. The Nets working the ball around now. Dinwiddie passes to Jordan, so they take the lead.
A comfort zone of Jordan's. The closer he is to the rim, the more efficient he becomes.
They double him with Jordan. The pass to Wanamaker. Back to Smart. Now Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
That's amazing, the creativity, and you see how fluid an athlete Tatum is.
Jordan finds Prince. Good work defensively by Smart. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. Here's Luwawu. Pass to Jordan. Over Cantor, and it's blocked.
We don't talk much about his defense. I mean, Cantor has been much maligned for his work at that end. But he's been making a better effort.
In transition, here come the Nets. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And Cantor wide open. He shoots. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Dinwiddie in at the one spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Harris drives in. Passes it to Luwawu. Back to Prince. Kicks it to Jordan. Knocked away. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And here's Prince outside. Good on the triple. Prince has got the lead up to 3 now for the Nets.
Wow, he's a confident shooter from three-point range. I mean, even with the D hovering near him.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan. Just denying those shots there with tremendous power.
Dinwiddie kicks to Jordan. Prince outside, inside, to the wing on the left. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. LeVert's checked in for Luwawu Cabarro, and Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. Walker comes in for Brad Wanamaker, and stolen by Williams. Tice finds Brown. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Tice. And here they come. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Brown.
Wow, wonderful court awareness that time. You can count on Walker to find the open man.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Durant's checked in for Prince.
You know, he just plays with such tenacity on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs.
Whoa, that'll wake you up. He is such a great athlete. Brown outside. That shot off. It's stolen by Tice. Brown down low, guarded by Harris, and it's Brown missing.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the Celtics making a change here. Williams is checked in.
And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
Brooklyn with the ball after the basket by Boston. The three from KD. Hayward grabs the board. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Brown with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. And it's sent back by KD. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Nailed from three-point land. Harris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And you look at Brown's field goal percentage and his free throw percentage, Greg, both career highs last season.
And Kev, his shot was never broken. The motion never had to be rebuilt. Brown's problem coming into the league was that he would shoot the ball differently every time. Once he landed on the repeatable mechanics, you could see the consistency start to take form.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
A player who does special things off the floor. Jaylen Brown is an amazing role model for young kids. Very active on speaking about the importance of education and learning new languages himself.
Luwawu is checked in for Brooklyn. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his third assist on the night.
And you love the different ways that Tatum can score. Posting up, facing up, or putting the ball on the floor. He's having a great night.
Luwawu's shot is off. Celtics trail by 4. Brown drives in. Misses the layup.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
LeVert finds Durant for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Mr. Everything. Durant can score it, pass it, do what you want to do. He can defend at a high level. So fun watching him play.
The shot by Williams, no good. Nets leading by 7. Irving passes to Durant. Back to LeVert. Durant in the corner. Launches a 3. Connects from three-point range. KD's got 17.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. In the deep, struggling to keep up.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Brooklyn. Cantor checked in for the Celtics. Brad Wanamaker comes in for Jaylen Brown. And so Allen will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. It goes out of bounds. That one off LeVert. Brooklyn making some changes. Jordan, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Prince in for Karis LeVert. And a change for the Celtics. Smart's checked in. Pass to Cantor. Puts the move on. And it's KD with the rebound. It's tipped. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Prince dishes to Durant. And the pass to Dinwiddie. Stolen by Smart. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Wanamaker, the pass to Cantor. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Lobs it up for Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And any lob to Jordan is about as sure a thing as you can get. So athletic for a big with tremendous hands. And
thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the end. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He ended up with 17 points, 4 assists. And that'll do it.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half.
absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Celtics, Walker and Smart, the guards. Enes Kanter is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Tatum in at the small forward.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Walker the pass to Kanter. Tatum on the wing. LeVert defending.
Though he may not explode off the floor, Tatum's length makes plays like this look easy.
Dishes it to Allen. Down low. It's deflected. Stolen by Smart. Tatum with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. And there's the bucket from Tatum. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they struggle as a whole.
Stolen by Smart. Here's Walker. Here's Tatum. Tice trying to break free.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
Tice finds Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Durant for three. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 5 assists tonight.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision, looking only for his own shot, but he's more about team.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. Joe Harris comes in for Karis LeVert. The Celtics also changing it up. Williams comes in for Kanter. And Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Tatum. Jordan kicks to Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Dinwiddie wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Dinwiddie's got his first 3 points of the game. In terms of acquiring the types of players you like, Greg, which front offices have you evaluated that really lead the way?
It's a great question. You know, I think coming off the dynasty, and if you ask Golden State, they'll tell you they're still in the midst of it. I think they do a terrific job. The Celtics are right at the top, too, though. Danny Ainge and Brad Stevens are in sync with what they do and how they develop players, but also how they find those diamonds in the rough. And let's give a shout out to Toronto with what they've done over the last 5 or 6 years. They've created a level of excellence there that has them on the same path as some of the best teams in our league.
A lot of good GMs out there. Danny Ainge of Boston, you talked about them, probably one of the best. Here's Tice, and it's sent back by Allen.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Jared Allen. The Celtics also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Brown comes in for Marcus Smart. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Nets leading by 21 to the paint. And here's Prince outside. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Beyond the arc. Harris misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Harris against Brown to stop the run. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Harris. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Irving finds Harris. Back to Irving. Here's Dinwiddie. Off target with his 3. Celtics trail by 21. And it's Hayward. That time on the assist by Williams. Hayward's got his first points of the night.
Look, with good size and underrated athleticism, Hayward's able to muscle through the contact. Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open three like that.
And Brown throws it down hard.
Oh, boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? To the inside. Irving for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Irving's got 10 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Yeah, what was that? Did he forget about? Very strange.
Fires the three. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Jordan the pass to Dinwiddie. 4 on the shot clock. And a deep three from Irving. Can't connect from long distance. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Dinwiddie runs the point with LeVert flanking him. Prince and Durant are at the 3 and the 4. And it's Jordan in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
For 3, Durant. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Oh!
Wow. I am more impressed by Tatum every time I watch him. That's a veteran.
LeVert trying to get open. Good. Durant's got 22.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
And that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the comfortable lead.
And the first one drops.
And of course, the Celtics traded back from number 1 to number 3 to draft Tatum in terms of readiness and absolute steal.
Allen's checked in for Brooklyn. Irving comes in for Taurean Prince. The Celtics also changing it up. Daniel Tice is checked in for Enes Kanter. Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. The kick out to Irving from deep. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
They grab their own miss. Tatum at the elbow. Pass to Walker. Nice ball movement by Boston. In the corner. Tatum with it. Shoots over KD. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And KD's got the ball here for the Nets. It's an 18-point lead. Feeds to Irving. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Back to LeVert. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Second shot opportunity. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Nets leading by 22. Dinwiddie passes to LeVert. On the wing, Irving. On the wing, Irving. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
You're smart, but they recover it. The kick out to Tatum to end the run. Rebounded by the Nets. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Inside. Shot's good by Durant. Durant's got 6 in the quarter.
He's playing MVP ball. Durant with some serious pep in his step tonight.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
It's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
Buries it from three-point range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, they look like they just want it more right now. You gotta love the hustle.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nets.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for KD.
Well, he had a hand in just about everything they did tonight. I mean, he just didn't take a single possession off on either end. He was a complete package.
Down low, here's Allen. Pass to LeVert from deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Brown.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Oh, trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. Oh, we see a lot of this now.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Now, here is Irving. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. The pass to Allen. Over Tice. Allen, that's good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.